What's up everybody, Matt Maran here, and tonight Toyota just revealed the 2023 GR Corolla, and wow, they did not disappoint with this thing. It's even more powerful than the rumors even said it was going to be. It's just kind of floored me in all the ways, so let's get into it. Like we expected, it runs the G16E 1.6 liter 3-cylinder turbo from the GR Yaris, but in the Corolla here it's able to do 300 horsepower now, along with 273 pound-feet of torque, thanks to a triple exit exhaust here that allows it to breathe better, and it's really unique there with the round exhaust tips on the outside and the oval tip in the middle there. And so let me know in the comments below what you think about that look. But it runs exclusively through a manual transmission with auto rev matching to an all-wheel drive system that Toyota calls GR4. The system allows the driver to select the front and rear torque split, going from 60% to the front, 40% to the rear, all the way to 30 to the front to 70 to the rear, and there's also a 50-50 mode in the middle. But that 30-70 split's going to really give it a rear biased, very sporty and dynamic feeling there. And the whole all-wheel drive system was also developed in collaboration with Gazoo Racing's World Rally team, and it comes standard with open differentials, but Torsen limited slip differentials are available for both the front and the rear. And the car is on the GAC platform like the GR Yaris, but it's been reinforced here, of course, to be even more rigid here in the GR Corolla. And obviously it's been beefed up all around. There's extra weld points and stuff, all to help it to hold up even better. The suspension is McPherson strut in the front, double wishbone multi-link in the rear, with circuit-tuned springs, shocks, and stabilizer bars, and also wears sporty Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires that are 235 wide on 18-inch wheels. Kind of surprised they're only 18s, but it gives you a little bit of a meteor sidewall there, and I personally really dig the look. But again, let me know what you think about that in the comments. The brakes are 14-inch vented and slotted rotors with 4 piston calipers in the front, and then they're 11.7-inch rotors and 2 piston calipers in the rear. They're also going to be painted red on the Circuit Edition. Speaking of that Circuit Edition, it won't be available until next year in 2023, but when it does arrive, it'll add a forged carbon fiber roof, which looks really cool there, along with a vented bulge hood, although it looks like they get a similar type of hood on the regular model as well, but it's supposedly unique here for the Circuit Edition. You also get a larger rear spoiler, which is a huge difference compared to the much smaller little spoiler you have there on the regular GR Corolla. You also get all the option packages that otherwise are optional on the core model, and I'll get into those here in a minute. But on the inside, you can see it gets also unique Brin knob, suede trim seats, and a Marizzo signed shift knob. The core trim will be the regular version that'll be available later this year, and it doesn't get the carbon fiber roof and gets a smaller spoiler, but still gets the same wide body exterior, which by the way is almost 2.5 inches wider than a regular Corolla. Plus you get the same great interior, just with cloth seats instead of that suede type setup. Either one you pick though will still be pretty light, partially thanks to an aluminum hood and aluminum front door panels, but it still has high strength steel in all the important spots to make sure that it's still very safe and all that. But curb weight is still only 3,249 pounds for a turbocharged all-wheel drive hot hatch. That's a pretty low weight. I'm very impressed with that. They didn't specify what trim that's for, so I'm not sure if that's the lightest trim, like a stripped down core model, or if that's for the Circuit one with the carbon fiber roof or what. So we'll have to see about all that. But anyway, the interior also gets many other upgrades over a regular Corolla, like the new 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster you see there that will display the 4-wheel drive mode that it's in, a boost gauge, gear indicator, along with several other things. It also gets a unique GR steering wheel. It can also be heated if you get the cold weather package, which also adds on heated front seats. So great, you'll be able to get those. The package will also be optional on the core model, but it is going to be standard there on the Circuit trim. The shifter is shorter than a regular Corolla as well, and still uses a manual e-brake too, which is great to see. The 8-inch infotainment system is also now running Toyota's new audio multimedia software. That means you now get wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, which is a really nice improvement. It also has a totally new user interface and all that as well. And then there's also going to be a technology package you can add on, which will give you navigation, along with giving you 8 JBL speakers instead of the standard 6-speaker setup you get on a regular core model. And you also get a wireless charging pad with that technology package. That package also will be standard again on that Circuit Edition. And the last option thing is that the core trim still allows you to option on the limited slip differentials, thankfully, so that's it's not only on the circuit version or something like that. You know, it's all these options are available across the board, even on that core model, which is awesome. Lastly, all GR Corollas also come with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which gives you adaptive cruise control. Also very nice to have, you know, for a manual transmission car, along with auto high beams, automatic emergency braking, plus blind spot monitoring, and a bunch of other stuff as well. Unfortunately, we don't know pricing yet, with Toyota only saying it will be announced in the coming months, and it will be going on sale here later this year for that core model again, and then sometime in 2023 for that circuit trim. And overall though, I just think it looks awesome, and it sounds like it's going to drive awesome too. So I'm very excited for this vehicle. It's going to really fill in the gap nicely where the STI is leaving the market. This is going to come right in and be fresh and exciting and have, you know, very similar performance, it sounds like, and be a great competitor to the Golf R as well. And but yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and stay tuned for a close-up in-person look very soon, along with a driving review coming hopefully later on this year. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.